arrived. It felt like someone else was living in the house. Someone who made her bed, washed the dishes, and cleaned up like a ghostly helper. She even joked that it must be her grandfather watching over her. When she mentioned reading her grandfather's old book, the man grew curious. Once she left, he returned to the study and found the same book. Inside, he discovered a handwritten letter and a photo of the woman and her older brother. It turned out that the antique wardrobe was a family heirloom, passed down after the grandfather's death. It was more than just furniture. It held deep emotional significance. As children, the woman and her brother would hide inside it whenever they felt sad. It was a place of comfort, a private world where they could escape. Tragically, her brother died at the age of 11. Since then, she had believed that his spirit remained in the wardrobe. The man touched the inside of the wardrobe just as she had entered it one day, whispering her thoughts like she did when she was little. The sudden movement startled her, convincing her it was her brother's ghost reaching out. The next morning, the man was about to prepare breakfast when he realized the girl had snuck a boy into the house. There was no time to retreat, so he pressed himself against the wall and listened. He soon learned that the boy had talked the girl into skipping school to retrieve something illegal he'd hidden at her place. He hoped they would just leave, but things quickly escalated. The girl brought the boy into her room, and they started acting like a couple. When the boy began getting physical, the man was furious. He wanted to step in, but had no right or identity to do so. That night, while sneaking out, he heard the girl crying in her room. It tore at him. He felt like part of the family now. He took her phone and read her messages with the boy. From there, a plan formed. After everyone left the house, he lured the boy over, posing as the girl's father. He locked the door behind them. The boy wanted to leave, especially since the girl wasn't home. But the man revealed the door was locked. No key, no escape. They sat down, and the man confronted him. He warned the boy not to treat the girl like a toy. The boy mocked him, asking who he thought he was. Enraged, the man grabbed him by the neck and threatened to kill him. He pulled out the girl's phone and said he'd call the boy's parents. The threat worked. The boy begged for forgiveness, promising never to contact the girl again. The man let him go, having fulfilled his self-proclaimed duty as a father. But the truth remained. He was still a stranger in this house. One day, the woman returned home early again. She walked over to the wardrobe and began talking to it, as if it were a person, pouring out her soul, her grief, her loneliness. To her, the wardrobe had become a sacred space. The man listened from within, silent and still. Then, without warning, she got into bed and began to indulge herself. Every sound echoed through the wardrobe, reaching the man's ears. He couldn't help himself. He matched her rhythm from behind the panels. As if, in that strange moment, the two had become one.